All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor, glory, praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect of the nation of Yasharallah, Shalom. And in this lesson, this is going to be a quick hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and it's going to be entitled Repent or Get the Dail Tone from Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, and what's the Dail Tone? Meaning what? No one's answering. Okay, the phone is off the hook. All right, and that's what Yahweh Shemel Shai is getting ready to do to you Israelites who don't turn back unto him. All right, and repent in truth and in sincerity to the best of your ability. All right, because as we see, Esau, the so-called white man, he ain't playing. Okay, he's showing the world that he's the devil. All right, and that he's Satan coming down with great wrath, according to Revelations 12 and 12. All right, and he's getting ready to fully reveal himself to you Jakes. Okay, he's getting ready. Esau's coming for blood, man. All right, and you Israelites, okay, who been, you got answers. All right, you see what's going on in the world. All right, you want to know what you can do? Repent. Okay, turn back into Yahweh Shema Shai before you get the dial tone, man. All right, let's go ahead and grab Ecclesiastes 12:1, and it reads, "Remember now thy Creator." Okay, who is the Creator? Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai, man? All right, in the days of thy youth, now. Okay, don't wait. Don't say, oh, I'll get it together in a few weeks, a month. Nah, man. Jacob's trouble can go full blown at any second, man. Tomorrow, okay, if the Lord wants it to. While the evil days come not, okay, we're in the evil days. Evil means bad times, man. All right? Like I said, the Lord can pop this thing off any moment to where your cities are fully locked down. Okay, martial laws is in effect. The government has taken over the streets. Okay, and they're able to do whatever they want to do, man. Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, that's the wrong spirit to be in. Okay, because you see what you Jake see what's going on. All right, and those of us who have been serving Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of our ability, okay, you're gonna see a lot of people who've been scoffing and mocking coming around you. All right, hey, hitting that phone up, asking questions, man. We're in those times. Ecclesiastes 12:2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Ecclesiastes 12:3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few. All right, mass layoffs. Okay, these so-called, economists. Hey, they're in fear, man. All right, they're taking to TikTok and YouTube, and voicing their opinions, and you can see a lot of these economists. They're afraid. They don't know which way to turn. All right, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. All right, the Americans, these Babylonians, they're seeing it ain't no future. America's done, and a lot of Babylonians, including heathens, they're getting out of here, man. They getting their passports, and they getting the hell out of Dodge. All right, it's only you bugged out, Edomites and bugged out Jakes who still support and believe in Babylon, man. All right, hey, this place is done. Okay, turn back into the Lord, you Israelites, or get the dial tone. All right, the Lord is getting ready to. He's getting ready to fully pull back his hand. Okay, His hand is reached out towards you, Jakes. Okay, via these lessons, via his prophets. Okay, beginning with the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. All right, and those who teach the like-minded doctrine. All right, the Lord is getting ready to pull back his hand, and once he does so, all bets are off. Okay, the Lord is not going. He's not going to extend his hand. He ain't going to extend his hand again. You gonna get the dial tone. The Lord's going. We gonna take that phone off the line, and all you gonna get is that me. Okay, Proverbs 1:22, and it reads, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?" Okay, speaking to you Israelites, how long you gonna be simple? How long are you gonna think that what you see on TV, is not coming to a city near you? How long are you gonna think, what you hear and see on TV is a joke? All right, it's a game. It's this is that. Nah, man. Okay, Esau showing you he's showing you his hand. He's showing you what he's getting ready to do in all these major cities. All right. The scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Okay, don't be a fool. Don't hate the knowledge of the scriptures and the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. Proverbs 1:22. Turn you at my reproof. Okay, but the reproof goes into what? Correction. All right. Don't put off the correction of the Lord. Okay, because the correction of the Lord is gonna be to your benefit, especially in these times, man. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. Okay, the scriptures, this truth. All right, these lessons. All right, the highways and byway teachings. That's the Lord pouring out His Spirit unto you, Jakes, man. I will make known my words unto you. The Lord is making His words known unto you and unto us. It's up to you to take heed or get the dial tone. Proverbs 1:22, because I have called. All right, hey, the Lord, He made that phone call. Okay, via His men, beginning with the elders and the apostles, man. The Lord called. All right, He called to see who would answer, and ye refused. But don't be in that spirit to refuse the Lord's call, man. All right, because soon, you Jakes, you Israelites, you gonna be trying to call the Lord back, and the Lord and that doubt, and the Lord gonna have His phone off the line. All right, I have stretched out my hand. The Lord is stretching out His hand. Okay, the Lord's hand is still stretched out, even though we're at the cusp of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, and no man regardeth. All right, don't be the man or woman that doesn't regard the Lord stretching out His hand, man. That's gonna be to your detriment. Proverbs 1:25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel. All right, meaning you didn't take the counsel of the Lord serious. Okay, this is the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and with none of my reproof. All right, you don't want to be corrected. You don't want to get right. So what is the Lord going to do to the people who don't want to get right, who don't want to answer His call to get themselves in order? Proverbs 1:26, I will also laugh at your calamity. So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to laugh at you through His men. Okay? When we start seeing these horrific judgments that Esau getting ready to bring, okay, we going to be laughing at you, Jace. I will mock when your fear cometh. Okay? The Lord's going to mock you. Just like you mocking, His men, just like you mocking Him by slapping His hand away, the Lord is he's gonna mock you. He's gonna do the same thing. Okay, Proverbs 1:27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. Okay, destruction is coming. All right, martial law, Jacob's trouble. All right, You name it, it's coming. And when distress and anguish cometh upon you, all right, distress and anguish, man, it's gonna be a lot of anguish that's getting ready to take place very soon. It's already happening. Proverbs 1:28. Then shall they call upon me. All right, you're gonna be trying to call upon Yahweh Shema Shai. You're gonna be trying to press them numbers on that phone. You gonna be trying to, what's the name of the Lord? What where's his men? Where's those crazy guys with the dresses? Where are they? I can't find them. I'm trying to call. You're gonna be trying to call the Lord, but I will not answer. The Lord ain't gonna answer, man. All right, the Lord gonna hang up on your ass. All right, when Esau knocking them doors down. Okay, when all hell's getting breaking loose. You know, you women, you got 10 men lined up, pants down. All right, ready to take their turn. You gonna be trying to dial that number. Guess what? The Lord is gonna be on that dial tone, man. All right, I will not answer. The Lord ain't gonna answer. Okay, his phone gonna be off the hook, and you just gonna be out there. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay, you're not gonna. Hey, that's gonna be a horrible feeling. All right, and if you got any sort of brain, you ain't gonna want to feel that. All right, you ain't gonna want to be in a situation that's detrimental, and the Lord, and you can't find Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, that's gonna be a terrible feeling. Okay, so it will behoove you, Jakes, man. Okay, stop the plan. Stop the nonsense, man, and get right with the Lord before it's too late. Before you get the dial tone. All right, but with that, we'll close the lesson. No willing, it was edifying. Shalom.